Hello, welcome back to Happy Full Stack Life as a developer. Today I continue the JavaScript lesson with an important topic, JavaScript array. So the definition of array is an array is a special variable that can hold more than one values. So if you want to store a list of values, you should use an array. Now we come back to index file HTML here to demonstrate the array. So let array equal that arrays. Here will be this array's person. Array is the name of the person, Peter, comma, John, comma, and Daisy. That's an array. Person array contains three values. That's the name of person, Peter, John, and Daisy. That's the syntax of JavaScript array. And now we print out this array, person array here, to replace the inner HTML of h2 with id hello here. Now save and check in the browser. Refresh. Okay, Peter, John, Daisy separated by comma. That is array. Now we would like to access array element, and this is an array and this is a list. So a list should start with index, and index start with 0. That means if we would like to get the first value of array in the list, we should use person with index 0 and print out this value. Save and check. Print out only Peter. And if we would like to accept the third element, so third element should be the index 2. Save and check that they see. And if we would like to display to accept the second element in the list, so second element with index 1. So this, okay, so you know to access array element with index, and this is a syntax to access the value of array. And because array is a list, so you would know how many elements in the list, how many elements in the array. So the length property of the array return the length of the array, that how many elements are in the array. Person dot length property, so this prints out, and we expect it should be 3. Save and check. That's 3 length. If we add one more, person name, that Tom here, and we would like to return the value of this person array. Now refresh. Okay, 4. And if you would like to add element to an array, you can directly add to this array by adding value to this, but with programmatically you should use this function, the method person dot push. Push is a method of array that you want to add element to an array. You use push method. Push maybe Jim. Push Jim into the person's array and prints out the person array. Save and check. Now here you see that Jim is pushed at the end of the array. So push method or push function can be used to add an element to the end of array. Okay, an array is a JavaScript object and it has many methods, and in this lesson we cover just some methods, and in the next lesson we learn some more methods to interact with JavaScript arrays. And thank you very much for watching. Please share and subscribe, and thank you.